As you're aware, the regulator has recently announced that they will be moving out of our building in the next year. That leaves us with a bit of a challenge. We have a half-empty building. We have the income from renting out that space that we no longer have, and we have the costs of running this big building, which is half empty. So we've realised that we've got three options to consider. We could look at renting out the empty space that we've currently got. We could renovate the building and allocate certain space to perhaps flats, so that we use the office space that we need and the rest of it is used for accommodation. Or we could sell our current site and move somewhere else that's more appropriate for the size of our organisation. We've decided, after careful consideration, that we are going to sell this building and we're going to relocate our offices to a new location within London. And we aim to move in the next 18 months. For the purpose of today's briefing, I'm going to look at why we've decided to make this decision, where we are going, and what this means for you. I appreciate that there are going to be lots of questions that you're going to have, and over the next 18 months there'll be more staff briefings to keep you up to date. So considering why we are moving, we looked at renting out the space, as we've done previously. We got some local estate agents to come in and look at the space, and they've told us that it would require quite a heavy investment to get us up to scratch and make a suitable location for people to want to rent in terms of office space. We are the professional body for pharmacists. What we do is work for our members. By being a landlord, we'd be spending our money and risking the money that we have to spend on our members. We'd be risking the investment that we have on the work that you all do. Similarly, with the second option that we had, we'd have to move out of this building, have it redeveloped for flats and purpose-built accommodation for ourselves. And again, that's a huge investment risk for us. So we chose to sell this building and so that we could focus on the core objectives of our business. Our core objectives being the work that you do for our members. I guess the burning question that everyone has, where are we going? Currently based at 1 Lambeth High Street, we'll be moving to East London by St Catherine's Dock near Tower Hill. There are lots of transport links, and being near the Tower of London, there's lots of attractions nearby, lots of facilities. Where we are now is quite isolated. Sort of 15-minute walk from the nearest tube station. We could be very conveniently located. What the building currently looks like. It's currently called Admiral House and it's owned by P&O. As you can see, it's got a ship theme to it. So we've identified lots of problems with this, and we want to create a building that's fit for us, both externally and internally. So we're going to be spending the next year and a half developing this building so that it replicates what we are and delivers the messages about pharmacy, about our profession and our work through the building. So what we think are artist impressions of what our new building will be. We're going to open it up and make it a lot more visible. Big windows, people can see in. We'll be more welcoming. We're going to have large window displays that identify what pharmacy is, and this will raise our profile to the public, people walking by, people driving by. It'll help us to communicate the work that we do. And this is just another image of the other side, highlighting that pharmacy really is about medicine. And I think it's important for us to use our building to get the message across to the public. This is an artist impression of our new library. Our library showing the prestigious home of pharmacy history and pharmacy literature. And again, that's a key part of our membership benefit. So it'd be fantastic for us to be able to showcase our library to our members and to anybody who wants to use it. What does this mean for you? Well, this is an example of what our office space will be like. At the moment, you're all in siloed offices, And we feel that that really stops people from being able to work quite collaboratively. So having a nice open plan office will help people to work together and create a culture of collaboration and engaging with one another. And I guess some more of the finer details. I know you've all got lots of questions, and some of them will be around travel. We appreciate that this will be, bearing in mind it's on the other side of London to where we are now, this will be an extra cost for some of you. For the first year that we are there, we will cover that extra cost for you. This might take more time. That's fine. We've got flexible working arrangements that can help you get to work and back home again in a suitable time. So we are here to work with you on that. You might be wondering about your contract. Nothing's going to change in your contract. All your terms and conditions are staying the same. And for those of you that love our fantastic catering facility, don't worry there. Our catering company are coming with us, and you will still have access to that fantastic facility. We're going to keep you informed at all stages throughout this process. We're going to have working groups set up to look at how we can work together as teams, how we might look at our well-being. Do we want to set up yoga classes at our new venue? We want to make this new space work for us, and we're going to get all of you involved in how we do that. I hope that you will share my enthusiasm for this opportunity that we've got to make the most of our new building so that we can work together collaboratively and focus on our members. There will be questions as we go on, and I will be waiting back at the end to hear some of your immediate questions, and you can also share them afterwards on our intranet, and we'll be producing an FAQs document there as well. Thank you all for listening.